Welcome dear students. In last lecture we started problem set 5. From that up to question number 10 we completed. Now we have to start with next question number 11. See the question number, in that question number 11 there are 6 cards in a box, each bearing a number from 0 to 5. Find probability of each of the following events: that a card drawn shows a natural number, a number less than 1, a whole number, and a number greater than 5. Dear student, see, first of all we have to understand what is the random experiment. See, 6 cards. There are total 6 cards. On each card bearing a number from 0 to 5. That means on a one card there is a 0, on second card there is a 1, next 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And there are there in a box. This is the random experiment. From that, see here, 6 cards are there bearing number 0 to 5. For that purpose, for that random experiment, we have to write sample space. S is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Total 6 cards are there. On each card there is a 1 number. From this we have to choose a 1 card. Okay? Now here number of S is equal to 6. Now a event A is there. From that, the card is a natural number. Now, for this event, suppose event A is there, we have to write the sample space. In this case, from this, we have to write the numbers which are natural numbers. The student, natural numbers, the numbers which we are using for counting, and that starts from the 1. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, dear student, number of A is equal to 5. And for that event, we have to find out the probability. Probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Dear student, all of you know this formula. Now number of A is equal to 5 and sample space is equal to 6. Therefore, the probability for a natural number is 5 upon 6. Dear student, see a number, second event is there. Suppose it is event B. For that event, what is that? A number less than 1. We have to choose a number which is less than 1 from this sample space. Now tell me the number less than 1. It is 0. Therefore, we can write here 0. And therefore, number of event B is equal to 1. And probability for that event PB is equal to number of B upon number of S. Dear student, number of B is 1 and number of S is equal to 6. Therefore, it is probability of event B is equal to 1 upon 6. Very simple. Interesting thing is that you must know which are the natural numbers. You must know the number less than 1. Now tell me the whole numbers. Now dear student, what is the whole numbers? From this we have to choose the whole number. Therefore, event C is equal to, we have to write the whole numbers. And dear student, all of you know that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these are the whole numbers. And therefore we can write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Therefore, number of C is equal to 6. And now probability of event C is equal to number of C upon number of S. 6 upon 6, dear student, probability is 1. Now we have to see the last one, event a number greater than 5. From this card we have to choose a 1 card and that card is greater than 5. Now out of this, tell me which number is a greater than 5. It is possible? No, because there is no number which is greater than 5. Therefore, this event suppose event D is there, there is no element, therefore we can write here number of D is equal to 0. I have already told you that this type of events are called as an impossible event. Got it? Therefore, dear student, probability of event D is equal to number of D upon number of S. It is 0.6 and it is 0. When the probability is 0, then that type of event is known as a impossible event. Dear student, there is a 0 chance out of 6 chances. Got it? Therefore, dear student, here we completed the question number 11. In this case, you must know what is the whole number. All of you know the formula for finding out the probability. But if you don't know whole number, you can't go further. Greater than 5. See here, natural numbers. You must know these basic things. Otherwise, you can't solve the sum. Therefore, write down this sum in your notebook. Now we have to start with the second sum. Dear student, see the next sum, that is 12th one. A bag contains 3 red, 3 white and 3 green balls. One ball is taken out of the bag at random. What is the probability that the ball drawn is red, not red, and either red or white? Dear student, very simple. See the random experiment. A bag contains 3 red balls, 3 white balls and 3 green balls. There are total 9 balls. From that 9 balls, we have to take out randomly 1 ball. This is random experiment. And from that, we have to write the sample space. Then 3 events are given, and for each event, we have to write the probability. Now, event A is red ball. Second event, not a red ball. And event C, either red or a white. Dear student, see, first of all, a bag contains 3 red balls. That means they are supposed to be R1, R2 and R3. That means let 3 red balls are R1, R2 and R3. 3 white balls are W1, W2 and W3. These are the 3 white balls, and G1, G2 and G3. These are the 3 green balls. Now, if 1 ball is taken out randomly, then what is the sample space for this? Here, the ball may be R1, R2, R3, then W1, W2, W3, G1, G2, G3. Therefore, number of sample space, it is 9. Now, event A, it is red ball. For red ball, what is event A is there. Therefore, A is equal to, we can write, we have to choose the red ball from this. How many red balls are there? There may be a R1, there may be a R2 and there may be a R3. Therefore, number of event A is equal to 3 and probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Dear student, number of A is 3 and S is 9. Therefore, 3 1s are 3 3s are, it is 1 upon 3. Therefore, probability of getting red ball is 1 upon 3. Now, event B. The selected ball is not a red ball. Not a red ball means it may be a white or it may be a green. But in white there are 3 W1, W2, W3 and in green G1, G2 and G3. Therefore, event B, sample space we can write not a red. That means out of this we have to omit this R1, R2, R3. Remaining all we have to write. Therefore, we can write W1, W2, W3 and G1, G2 and G3. Therefore, number of event B is equal to 6 and we have to find out probability of event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Now dear student, what is number of B? We have written here 6, and here it is number of S is 9. Therefore 6 upon 9. If we simplify this, it is 3 2s and 3 3s. Therefore probability is 2 upon 3. That means out of 3, 2 chances to getting not a red ball. Now dear student, see the meaning of this, either red or white. That means the selected ball, or if we have to choose the ball, that ball either red or white. Either red or white, meaning of this, it is not a green. As we see that not red means it is white or green. But here either red or white. Either red or white means red or white, green is not there. Therefore we have to write here C is equal to, instead of this green we have to write red and white. Red maybe R1, R2 and R3. And what about white? White are W1, W2 and W3. Therefore number of C is equal to 6. Probability of event C is equal to number of C upon number of S. Number of C is 6 and it is 9. Dear student, simplify this, 3 2s and 3 3s. Therefore the probability for the event that the selected ball is either red or white is 2 upon 3. Dear student, this way we completed the question number 12th one. Below that you have to write the final answer. That means probability of getting red ball is 1 upon 3. Probability of getting not a red ball is 2 upon 3. And probability of getting ball is either red or white is 2 upon 3. Final answer is compulsory. Therefore write down this and write down the final answer in your notebook. Now we have to start with the question number 13. Now dear student, we have to start with question number 13. Each card bear one letter from the word mathematics. The card placed on a table upside down. Find the probability that a card drawn bears the letter M. See dear student, there are some cards. On each card there is a one letter from the word mathematics. The cards are placed on the table upside down. Find the probability that a card drawn bears letter M. Dear student, see, each card bearing one letter from the word mathematics. And from that we have to choose a one card. Therefore dear student, we have to write the sample space. That means on one card there is a M. On another card there is a, then T, H, E, M, A, T, I, C and S. Dear student, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. There are total 11 letters in the word mathematics. Therefore number of S is equal to 11. Now from this 11 card, we have to choose a one card. On that one card there is a letter M. Now for that purpose event A is there. Therefore we have to write the event A. Sample space for event A. Here two letters. There are two cards of letter M. Therefore we can write M and M here. Therefore number of A is equal to 2. Now we have to write the probability for event A. Therefore probability for event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Therefore dear student, 2 upon 11. That means out of 11 there are two chances of getting the card of letter M. Therefore we have to write here final answer that the probability of card drawn bears letter M is 2 upon 11. This is simple question is there. You can solve this. Now dear student, one different sum is there. Question number 14 is there. Now see, I will read this first of all. Out of 200 students from a school, that means there are total 200 students. From that 200 students, 135 like kabaddi. Out of these 200 students, the 135 students like the kabaddi and remaining students do not like the game. If one student is selected at a random from all the students, find the probability that the student selected does not like kabaddi. Dear student, see, first of all, there are total how many students? Out of 200 students are there, and out of these 200 students, now see, there are 200 students, therefore we can write here number of S is equal to 200. Now out of this 200 students, the number of students who like kabaddi, we have to find out the student who like the kabaddi. It is already given, it is 135 students. Now dear student, out of these 200 students, 135 students like kabaddi. Now what is the question? We have to find out that means we have to select one student from this, but that selected student do not like kabaddi. Do not like kabaddi. Dear student, we know the total students. Then we know the number of students who like kabaddi. For getting this probability, we must know the number of a student who do not like kabaddi. Therefore, dear student, first of all, we have to find out the number of a student who do not like kabaddi. Therefore, the number of a student who do not like kabaddi, total number of students are 200. From that, 135 students like kabaddi. If we subtract this 135 from the total student, then we will get the answer, that is 65. That means 65 students do not like kabaddi, and therefore for event A, student selected does not like kabaddi. For this, number of event A will be a 65. Got it? From this, we have to find out the probability for the selected student do not like kabaddi, that is PA is equal to number of A upon number of S. Dear student, it is 65 upon how many total student? Number of S is equal to 200. And dear student, we have to simplify this. Here we can write here 13 into 5. Got it? And here 14 into 5. If we simplify this, we will get the answer 13 upon 14. This 5 get cancelled. The final answer will be 13 upon 14. Dear student, this is important sum. Go through this sum. Try to understand how we find out why we have to find out the number of a student who do not like kabaddi. Because we have to find out the probability that the selected student do not like kabaddi. Got it? If like kabaddi, then it is 135 upon 200. Got it? Now dear student, if in an exam, if the question, that is find out the probability that the number of a student who like kabaddi, then it is very easy. We know the number of students who like kabaddi. We know the sample space. It is 135 upon 200. That will be our final answer. But in this case, we have to find out the probability for the student is not like kabaddi. Therefore, we have to find out the number of a student who do not like kabaddi, and then we get the probability. The final answer is 13 upon 14. Now, we have to go to the question number 15. Dear student, see the question number 15. A 2-digit number is to be formed from the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition of the digit is allowed. Find the probability that number so formed is a prime number, multiple of 4 and multiple of 11. Dear student, before this we have solved already such type of questions, but difference is that 0 to 4 numbers are given and repetition is allowed. That means we can write 11, 22, 33 and 44. From this, dear student, 2-digit number is to be formed and we have to write the sample space. Here 2-digit number, therefore we can start with 0 and 1. If we write 0, 1, it is not a 2-digit number. Therefore we can't start with 0. We have to start with 1 with 0, 1 with 1, 1 with 2, 1 with 3 and 1 with 4. After that, these 2 with 0, 2 with 1, 2 with 2. We can write 22 because repetition is allowed. Then 2 with 3 and 2 with 4. Then 3 0, 3 1, 3 2, 3 3 and 3 4. Now dear student, we have to write 4 0, 4 1, 4 2, 4 3 and 4 4. Here we completed the sample space. Now dear student, S is equal to, that means we write S, and now we have to write number of sample space. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. Therefore number of sample space is 20. Now dear student, out of this we have to choose event a prime number. Now dear student, you know the formula for finding out the probability of a event. Probability of a event means probability of a, number of a upon number of s. We know the number of s. Now we have to find out the number of a. For that purpose we have to choose the prime numbers from this. If you don't know the prime numbers, then you can't solve further. Therefore you can't go further. Therefore you must know the prime numbers. Even though you know the formula for finding out the probability, because you don't know the prime numbers, then you can't solve. Therefore dear students, see, choose the prime numbers which are divisible by 1 and that number itself. It is, first is 11, then it is 13, then it is 23, then we can write here 31, then 41 and it is 43. Dear student, 11, 13, 23, 31, 41 and 43, all these are the prime numbers. We have to write here 11, then it is 13, 23, 31, 41 and 43. Therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number of A is equal to 6. Now we have to write the probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Number of A is equal to 6 and number of S is equal to 20. If we simplify this, we get here 2 3s and 2 10s. Therefore it is 3 upon 10. That means out of 10 chances, there are 3 chances of getting the prime numbers. As I have told you just now, you must know the prime numbers, then and only then you can solve further, though you know the formula for finding out the probability. Now multiples of 4. Event B is a multiple of 4. Now see, very simple. Multiple of 4. It is 4 3s, 4 5s, then 4 6s, 4 8s, 4 10s, then 11 4s. Got it? Dear students, see, 12, then it is 20, 24, 32, 40 and 44. Therefore number of B is equal to 6. Probability of event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Number of B is 6 upon 20. Again dear student, it is 3 upon 10. Now as we find out multiple of 4, we have to find out multiple of 11. Now multiples of 11. See, this 11, then 22, then 33 and 44. 11, 22, 33 and 44. Number of C is equal to 4. Probability of C is equal to number of C upon number of S. Number of C 4 and S is 20. Dear student, 4 1s and 4 5s, it is 1 upon 5. Yes, student, we completed here the question number 15. Write down the final answer for this question, and now we have to go to the question number 16, which is important one. Now dear student, see the question number 16. The faces of a die bear numbers 0 to 5. See dear student, see the difference. The faces of a die bear numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the die is rolled twice, then find the probability that the product of digits on the upper face is 0. Dear students, see, if we solve the sum of the die, on that die there are total 6 faces. On each face there is a number starting from 1. But here the condition is that the number on upper face is either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is not 1, 2, 6. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is not like that. The difference is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now this die roll twice. Therefore we have to write the sample space S is equal to, it may be a 0 and 1. It is 0 and 2, 0 and 3, it is 0 and 4, 0 and 5. Got it? See there student, and one thing here, it may be a, sorry dear student, we have to, we can write here 0, 5 and here 0, 0. That means dear student, see, we have to start with 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5 like this. Now we have to start with this 1 and 0. It is 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4 and 1 and 5 like this. Now see, here it is 2 and 0, 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, it is 2 and 5. Then 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, here it is 3, 3, 3, 4 and dear student it is 3, 5. Don't do the mistake like this. Then 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4 and 4, 5. And 5, 0, here it is 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4 and 5, 5. Dear student, number of S is equal to 36. See dear student, we have to roll a die twice, or 2 die we roll, meaning is same, and difference is that 0, 1, 2, 3. Generally the questions is, if we roll a die, then we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it is in given, it is 0. On the one face there is a 0, second face there is a 2, 3, 4 up to 5. Therefore be careful while writing the sample space. Here we get here number of S is equal to 36. Now we have to find out the probability of the product of the digit on upper face is 0. Product of the digits on upper face is 0. That means, see dear student, if you multiply this 0 into 1, this and this, here we got the multiplication of the digits on upper face is 0. See, if you multiply any number with 0, then the product will be a 0. Therefore this 3, 4, 5, 6, this, then 1 and 0, 2 and 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0. All these are getting, and here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Therefore we write here 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5 and 0 0. Then 1 and 0, 2 and 0, 3 and 0, 4 and 0. Here it is 5 and 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11. Therefore number of A is equal to 11. Now we have to find out the probability for this event. Now probability PA is equal to number of A upon number of S. Number of A are 11 and number of S is equal to how much? 36. Therefore dear student, probability of getting the multiplication of digits on uppercase is 0 is 11 upon 36. What is important in this sum? It is you must have to understand this. If we roll a die, then it is 1 to 6. But here number on uppercase are given. It is 0 to 5. Therefore dear student, it is important sum. Write down this sum in your notebook. Here dear student, one sum is there which is question number 17 and it is activity type questions. You have to solve this sum in your notebook. Dear students, see the question number 17 is very easy. It is activity based question. All information you have to write your own. Therefore try to solve this sum, very easy. Now dear student, here we completed the chapter number 5 probability. Dear student, go through all the videos of this probability. In description I will give the link of all these videos related with this probability. If you have doubt, then you can see that video, then you will able to solve all the sum. Dear student, do the practice of writing this sum. Thank you.